Let's talk about why men chase. Chasing is not desire. Chasing is a lack of direction. A man chases when his purpose is unclear, his schedule is empty, he has nothing to do, he doesn't have a purpose. His standards are negotiable. He negotiates his time to get approval from Eve. His emotions run ahead of discipline. He checks his phone compulsively. He waits for replies. He adjusts himself to be accepted by a woman. This isn't weakness. It's unguarded energy. When a man has no internal structure, he looks outward for something to stabilize it. Women become the target. Not because they're a problem, but because they're visible. And he lacks a purpose. Chasing is not about the woman. It's about avoiding responsibility of his own direction. Tazza doctrine's principle is what governs you. So, what's yours to govern? You can't govern women because she's not yours ultimately. Tazza doctrine's clear about one thing. You govern your judgment, you govern your actions, you govern your discipline. You can't govern anything else. Focus on the things that you can control, which is internal. You can't control something or someone externally. You don't control action. You don't control outcomes. You don't control how others respond, how women respond to you. When you chase, you're attempting to control what is not yours. When you chase a woman, you're attempting to control what is not yours. She's not yours. The dating coaches, the relationship coaches, male and females, have indoctrinated you with lies. But this right here is dissident. This is Tazza doctrine. When you do that, that always produces anxiety. A man at peace does not chase because he already is preoccupied with what really matters to him. I need you to ask yourself, brothers, do you wake up with intent? Do you train your body in the gym? Do you sharpen your mind? Reading books, learning new things? Do you execute daily without emotional negotiation? Or are you taking counsel from your emotions? If not, you're not lonely. You're undisciplined. You're like 97% of the men on this planet. And undisciplined energy, it always leaks into chasing. When you lead yourself first, what do I mean by that? What do I mean lead yourself first? What does that actually mean? It means leadership begins privately. Before you lead anyone else, you must command your time, your attention, your impulses, your reactions. And a man who leaves himself does not explain his standards. You don't owe anyone an explanation. He does not overtext. He does not overcall. He does not rush intimacy. He does not chase entrance. He moves forward regardless of who's watching. His life has momentum. Does your life have momentum, brother? Women don't follow words. They follow trajectory. So there's opportunity. So there's respect. So there's peace. So why stop chasing changes a woman's behavior? Why is it when you stop chasing, it changes a woman's behavior? There's part that 97% of men misunderstand. Stop the chasing It's not a tactic. This is not a game. These are not semantic. I'm not a dating coach that's playing some tricks or a pickup artist. This is psychology. This is Taza doctrine. It's a byproduct of alignment. When you stop chasing, you stop proving, you stop explaining, you stop auditioning for women, auditioning for her. You become more selective. You're no longer asking, gee, do you want me? Gee, can I take you out? You're observing, does she align with my life? Does she align with my life? Am I going to allow her to become part of my life? You shouldn't be saying, does she want you? Am I going to allow her to be a part of my program? When you approach a woman, it's not to see if she wants you. It should be to see if I'm going to allow her to be a part of what I have going on. That shift is felt immediately, brothers. 97% of men don't do that. Not because you're cold, but because you're now centered. Centered men are rare. It's a scarcity. And rarity draws attention without any kind of effort. You go to any city, anywhere in the world, you can find an attractive woman. But a man that's on his center is extremely rare. Masculinity is clear. Masculine clarity versus emotional noise is no comparison. Masculine culture teaches men to process endlessly. This modern culture, it teaches you to talk it out, vent it out, fill it out. Because a doctrine, which is extremely stoic, teaches something different. Act it out through discipline. Certainty does not come from emotions, not from your feelings. Certainty doesn't come from that. Do you understand, brothers? Certainty doesn't come from that. Certainty comes from discipline. You act it out through discipline. Certainty does not come from emotion. It comes from repeated correct actions. You don't gain confidence by talking. You gain it by executing. And when certainty replaces hesitation, confusion disappears. Chasing ends. Respect becomes mutual, not forced, not negotiated. The quiet authority of a led man is dissident. A man who leads himself, he's calm under pressure. He's slow to speak, slow to anger. Is consistent in actions. And he walks away without drama. He doesn't give closure. If the situation is not worthy of him, he walks away without any drama. He does not threaten departure. He simply leaves when alignment is no longer there. When the alignment is gone. That, my brother, is authority. Not dominance, not aggression. See, authority comes from self-command. 97% of men lack this. If you remember one thing from this live right here, just one thing I need you to take with you. Remember this. Stop chasing outcomes. Stop chasing, oh, will she be with me? Will she select me? Start governing yourself. Govern your emotions. Focus on your purpose. Lead your habits. Lead your thoughts. Lead your discipline. Women and everything else will respond accordingly, naturally. And if they don't, you still win. You win either way. Because your life has order. Your life has structure. Your life has what 97% of men lack. Because they listen to dating coaches. Because 75% of them was raised by a single parent, usually a woman. And they're emotional. They act overly emotional. It's not to insult them. It doesn't make them weak. They just don't contain their emotions as they should. So they go to dating coaches. They go to pickup artists. They go to female dating coaches. And the cycle continues. But this right here is dissident. Because this is Taza doctrine. And some of you out there right now, you needed to hear this message. And it wasn't by accident that you've heard this message. You heard this message because it was the will of the Most High for our path to intersect. And you're hurting and you want to call her. Maybe you've already been calling her, blowing her phone up, and she's been ignoring you. To show you how to get your power back and come back from that. No matter how dark it looks. I've been with a deluge of women and I've studied women. And for the first time, I'm showing what I've learned over the years so that you don't have to go through what you're going through right now ever again. So book a coaching session and we'll get that addressed. If you found something useful in this video, show support to keep videos like this coming. Donate whatever you think the video's worth. $20, $50, $100, $200. And book a coaching session. Don't be ashamed because 97% of men truly don't know how to interact with women. They just think they do. Even the big, brolic, muscular guys, they're not strong mentally. 97% of men have been taught to interact with women inappropriately. And this is why women are as they are today. They're choosing you. You take a knee when you see an attractive woman that you want to meet. That's a form of submission, brother. A man that's studying Taza doctrine from a Stoic principle would never do something like that. That's subordinating yourself. So click the link below. Go to my website. Order my series, 7-book series, Taza Doctrines, Didactic Empowerment, Relationship Blueprint. Read those books. And wow. That will really help you. It's helped many guys. It will help you as well. You don't have to be ashamed. Swallow your pride because pride goeth before destruction and a hardy spirit before a fall. If you're females, need coaching, can help you out as well. I've studied women. You're trying to get that guy, can help you out. But it's going to come from a proper place. Not from deceit, not from chicanery, but from being self-centered and you being where you should be on your purpose. So with that, I'm going to bring this one to a close. And I'm going to say shalom, peace, 2 fingers, and I'll leave that in the air. This is Taza Doctrine.